Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Infinite Downloads, a space where nothing is off limits and everything is possible. Please welcome Vanessa. Say your last name.
Lovett.
Lovett? How do you, the other way? Or
Yeah. So I call myself Vanessa Llovet. My actual name is Vanessa Llovet.
Llovet. Awesome.
Double L is a J.
Got it. We'll I don't know if you want to age yourself, but not yet. Okay, at the end, we'll give everyone right now guess how old you think she is right now, and then at the end we'll release that information.
Damn.
But let's get to from everything. From
who am I? Why am I here?
Exactly. How do we know each other? We know each other from yoga. She has been my teacher, and you've pushed me in ways unimaginable that have come further than just the practice, that space. How long have
we been practicing? Like you?
I don't know. How long have I been practicing? Since I was 16. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to carry her with me. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been going to Body for Yoga?
That was the first.
Plug.
That was the first place. Yeah, for real. That was the first place I ever went to yoga. I don't know why. I mean, I was vegan, so I was vegan for like 4 years. So I don't know. I was in that scene. I was around those people, and I got turned on to it. And the first time I ever did yoga, I'm like, wow, this is what I need. It's the answer to all of my issues, all of my problems. It's like, it's exercise, it's therapy, it's this, it's that, it's everything that you need. It relieves your stress. And the people that exercise all the time, we don't like it that much. Like, it sucks. Like, some people fall in love with it, but it doesn't matter. Like, we still do it. You really need to exercise daily to keep your body moving properly. It's very healthy, and that's something that a lot of people, that most of society has gotten rid of, like fucking exercising all the time.
Yeah, but exercise means like a lot of different things.
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
Exercise, like physically, is what everyone's stuck on,
Yeah.
and that's like not all of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I think you gravitated to yoga.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate my practice, and it's fun to see like your progression and like what you like define yoga as and everything. But how did you so you're a yoga teacher.
Yes.
What else? So you're a yoga teacher.
I don't only do yoga.
I know.
Okay, yes. Everyone thinks I'm like a full-time
Okay, but
yoga
how did
person.
you become a teacher? Like, you just wanted to do it?
No. So the true reason is because I'm a Hialeah hoe that found a hobby that was expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, this sucks. I don't want to pay this monthly.
Wow.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to become a teacher so I can get free classes.
Such an amazing teacher. Like, you have that shit in you. Like, you're very strong in the class. Like, you say what you want, and you help a lot of people break out of that little weird bubble that a lot of times you go to yoga and you're a little, but you get in there and you help break that bubble for a lot of people. You're an awesome teacher, man. You're an awesome teacher.
It's like progression, I think. Like, someone asked me at the end of this class today, which I thought was so interesting. She was like, oh, I was waitlisted for this class, and like doesn't that make you feel so great that your class is always sold out? And I was like, actually, no. Like, I love when a class is intimate.
Yeah.
Like I used to
Your 6 a.m.s aren't sold out, though.
Hell no. But
right?
But that's my point. Like, I used to associate my value to classes being full because I was like, oh, yes, people want to be with me or don't, or like my style. But it's not about that, man. It's about like penetrating that one soul is just as meaneful. So.
As a big full class. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's all nice. So, so how did I start yoga? Was that the question?
Yeah. Yeah. Was that the question? I don't know what happened.
Free. I'm a broke Hialeah girl that was like, I don't want to keep on absorbing all these expensive hobbies because I know the expensive life is for me, but I wasn't from it. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just start. Can I curse?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Oh, nothing's off limits. That was the plug.
Exactly. Yeah.
I retain. So I walked in one day to a class. It actually started at 5:45, but the schedule said 6. It was Maria Leon, who was my
first class too.
Shut up!
I swear to God, yeah.
At 6 a.m. or no?
No, it wasn't at 6 a.m. It was like during the afternoon or something. But
literally I was like, fuck, it already started. I'm gonna walk out, and then I was like, and she's like, no, come. And then like I started doing random things, and she's like, and she just got me into crazy shit, and I was like, what is this? And it's what you said, like. I felt the workout. I felt myself chill. I felt myself be a better person throughout the whole day. Oh, there you go. And that's it. Oh, I didn't know this tilted.
Yeah, we can move it around a little bit.
Oh, no. Ah!
put it? How?
Okay. So I was telling Miguel earlier that like I'm that bitch in IT because I actually have a corporate job. I'm that bitch.
Yeah, so some things are off limits.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, exactly. Or like I'll wink at him.
We both are little, we have our fun lives, but we have to be a part of the system too.
Exactly.
Going to the Coast Guard, guys.
Yeah, I'm in corporate. But yeah, so fuck, what was I saying?
Maria Leone was your first class. You were about to walk out. You said first class, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Literally first class. Yeah. And then
how old were you?
Bro. Well, isn't it a surprise? So I've been doing yoga 10 years. Fine. I'm fucking 34. Crazy. But I don't know, man. Yoga keeps you young.
Man, that is the trait.
Like, it is.
Taz,
Bro.
Olga, Diana.
Bro.
You guys all look so good for your age, man. It's insane.
But why?
Because you guys are always in there doing yoga. That's what I think.
But doing yoga, no, man. That's why I say at the end of my class, like, this is the moment that yoga starts at the end of class.
Wow.
Right? Yoga seeps into your life and becomes a lifestyle if you do it right. And that's all about like practicing what you preach and
that's amazing.
Fucking aligning
yourself. You
yourself.
say a lot of things, that in class, like today, something that got me, you were like, dive into your four corners or something like that. You said something about the four corners. You say little things like that are so like,
profound.
Like natural to you, like that hit, yeah, man.
Yeah. I feel like my favorite thing that I always fucking say is,
take us through like a list of like your little things that you say. Because you say all these cool things that really help people and me keep going. When you don't want to keep going.
I feel that. I feel like my favorite sayings in the world, which I try to say there. One, since I just fucking age dropped myself, is "You're not your age, you're your energy," and I feel like that's the most realist thing ever. Because
your age, your energy,
and that goes back to the lifestyle thing, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not just the practice and the physical and killing yourself and fucking like aging yourself because of that physical. It's like seeping into your normal life, like. When you honk at me on fucking the Palmetto, like, am I gonna hold that with me and fucking get angry? No. Like, am I gonna like soften and be like, damn, I hope that guy has to go somewhere and gets to pass me and it all works out. So I don't know. What else? Like, can you be less attached to life and more involved with it? Like, I feel like we're all just so obsessed with doing the most. And I'm one of them, right? Like my fucking knee right now is all fucked up because I'm trying to boulder, but I'm also trying to do Pilates, but I'm also trying to do yoga. Yeah. I have my corporate
You're active,
job.
man. You're active.
Bro.
Congrats.
And everyone's always like, do you sleep? And I'm like, yeah, bro. I just maximize my hours. Yeah. Like, but it also is heavy. Like it's also like, you can't always do the most, you know? And like.
Sometimes you just gotta chill and do nothing.
Yeah.
It's totally okay too.
It is, but like. Some people just aren't that, So like knowing yourself and meeting yourself and then knowing, like when I set a reminder earlier and you're like, damn, you're crazy. Like, you know how to deal with yourself.
Yeah. No, because I'm the same way. If you didn't set that reminder, you and I would have both forgotten about the book that I want to gift you.
Yes.
The Soul's Code in Search of Character and Calling.
Is it like Many Lives, Many Masters? That's kind of.
I've heard of that, but what's the basis of that?
Oh my God. It's about how you repeat you repeat mistakes in your life in all of your past lives. And then in the current life you have the same opportunity.
Got it.
To either get the lesson or do the mistake.
Got it.
And then you either repeat it or you learn the lesson and then that's how you progress in life.
Okay.
So I always like say, am I like becoming a cockroach and like going backwards or am I progressing? How you said like life, like this life for you has been, I think you said like you're suffering less.
Yeah.
And why do you think that?
I think that I worked super hard in all of my other past lives and stuff like that I don't think I'm here to, because sometimes you see people that are like going through the worst stuff and it hurts me. I'm like, wow, why is that your reality? Why were you born into a wheelchair? Why, things like that just, I don't understand sometimes. And, in my crazy thoughts, I'm like, damn, if you ever see like a video of some fucking asshole go up to like some person and just shoot them in the face, like what do they get? So I think that when they die, they come back and they have a very fucked up, like they get punished. I don't think that just goes away. Yeah, they go to jail in this life, but, maybe they spawn into the next life. And, those situations that I see that are like, I don't know. I see like homeless people or I just see people that are like, living really fucked up situations. And, I've been always with the roof over my head, food, like, a lot of people are born into poverty and, parents that do drugs and jail and then transfers over to you. And what about people that are living in the Middle East and stuff with dealing with war, So yeah, you know, everything's been fun. I fucking do yoga. I travel. I go to the pool. I go to the beach. Like, you know, but you know, you gotta own it. You gotta appreciate whatever you have. You know, like, what am I gonna fucking, you know, not appreciate everything because other people are suffering? No, you know, you just gotta have fun, do it, and
but that's the way you choose to see it, right? Yeah. Like, I don't think you have to see it that way.
Of course not.
Like, a lot of people will have these blessed lives, like we were talking about, like, we're bendecidos. Like, I feel like I'm fucking like a fairy. Like, I don't walk on the ground. Like, everything just works out for me. Yeah. And like,
but
I radiate that energy, and it's like a level of delusion that has created the life I have.
Yeah.
But like, to get here.
No, it's okay. You're good. You're good.
That's what I was saying. That I'm not bitching corporate. That's where I was going. Okay. In that original thing.
Podcasting is hard. It's hard
to follow
to structure it.
Yeah, because I'm like a stream of consciousness person that things just like flow.
Yeah, me too. Two people with ADHD doing a podcast.
Bro, all my friends and like all my nurse friends are like, you're undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, me too. I never, you know, I was always functioning and everything. I never, like, thank God they never took me to a doctor because I know Adderall like fucked up a lot of people, and thank God I didn't do any of that stuff. But I'm sure I have like a lot of traits for, you know, someone that has.
But do you want to be medicated?
No, absolutely not. That's my superpower, dude. Like, what? Like, you know.
But imagine us medicated. Imagine like how fucking structured our days would be, and like our to-do list crossing.
We'd probably, you know, fix a lot of our issues in life and stuff like that. But nah,
I refuse. I'm 80% done with everything on my to-do list, and I love living that way.
Wow.
But that's like,
insane.
Is it a saying?
Wait,
no, it's like real.
Okay. I thought that was like your motto of life. You actually
no, I literally have a to-do list on my phone, a personal to-do list.
But like for today or like just your life? Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's kind of crazy.
Do you want to? Yeah.
Have you never seen girls' notes on their phone? It's like
girls' notes. No.
It's really funny.
Have you ever seen men's notes on their phone?
Oh my god, no! Can we share?
I just have like movies and like business ideas and like, you know, just like a bunch of fun stuff. I mean, I can pull it up. Yeah, let's pull it up, Jamie.
Who's Jamie?
Oh my god.
Is that a saying? Like, am I aging myself now?
Nah. It's the Joe Rogan podcast. He
Oh man, I've tried to listen, but bro, it's like ADHD. It's what we just went over.
Yeah.
So no, my notes are so crazy.
What do you got over there? Anything you're willing to share?
Yeah, everything. I'm like a very I share things.
I am.
Oh my god, you're so organized.
I'm a master of like trip planning. Oh my god, look at this.
Oh my god, have you used ChatGPT for?
No,
bro.
I don't really like
it makes dope itineraries.
Really?
It's all about the prompts.
But that's the beautiful thing that like I want to keep it. You know, like
I agree because I'm also that person. Like I travel a lot. I do a lot.
El Camino de Santiago. Like,
ooh.
Yeah, you know, I have all these trips planned and everything like that. Like
that you haven't even planned. Like,
yeah, I haven't done. They're not in motion, but I'll like 45 days, September 17th to November 1st.
Okay, but guys, like, hold on. So his level of organization's wild because it's like, so things are actually listed out, like comedy bits, new food, India 2025, write a book. Like his shit's organized. Okay, now I want them to understand how I'm just a girl, like that kind of like philosophy. So one of them is called personal to-dos. Wow. But like, no. It's like literally a mess.
Yeah,
it's just like you scroll and there's no like aim to it. The first thing's like united.com. Like I need a refund for something on points. Like then it's a podcast I listened to with a bunch of things I really liked from it.
Okay.
Oh, one of them I want to mention.
Do you know it? Or what podcast are you referring to?
Trevor Noah.
Okay.
It was a podcast. Trevor Noah, the guy. You don't know who he is?
No, not the guy. I don't know the guy.
Bro, he used to do The Daily Show after Jon Stewart.
Sorry.
He's a fucking comedian too.
I probably know, but I'm so bad with names. If I see him, I'm like, oh my god, I know that guy.
OMG. Well, there was something beautiful out of that podcast that I loved, which was, bro, see, ADHD. This combo is going so many places.
No, it's amazing. We're rolling. We're rocking.
Okay, well, it's attraction plus obstacles equals desire.
Wow.
Oofed.
Oofed. Say oofed.
Oofed. Oh.
Miss your classes, man.
Yeah, but I want to show you like the actual to-do list so you can
Yeah.
But like my notes are like batshit crazy. Literally one of the notes is called notes to organize, and it's just like me talking to myself. It's like
you have a lot. That's really, really good though. You know, because it's hard to compartmentalize things in your brain. So, you know, if you we're writing it down on our phones, but if you actually write, like it does something better, so I'm not
journal.
on that.
I journal every day in the morning and night. I journal. And if you need a hack, the 5-minute journal is dope. But okay, here, my personal to-do list is like shit, like Jeep, like I need to call them. I want to laser sunspots. I want to do a sleep study. Like,
what's that? A sleep
study?
They
monitor your sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I need to clean my closet. I need to give up clothes. And like, look, the list just like keeps growing.
Yo, you've been the best person to have on this podcast. I love this.
I guess. And then like I check things off.
Okay. Well, that's super.
See, it's like organized.
That feels good.
But doesn't look. Isn't it crazy? This is probably like 3 years worth of to-do list.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then I just keep building on it, and then I keep reorganizing it whenever I feel like frantic. Yeah. Like
It feels good to check them, huh?
Yeah, like buy a flight to blank or do this or do that. It's, it makes you feel organized, especially I think if you have like a mind like mine that's just like,
I can't believe that, I'm so honored that I'm getting this, because these are like diaries. These are moments in time that, because like you've never done a podcast. So when I die, people can come and see this and be like, holy shit, look, that's Miguel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you die, how about when you fucking get famous, you bring me back? Like,
hell yeah. No, I'm just, whatever. I'm not to get morbid or anything like that, but
I love the topic of death. I literally love it.
There's another good book, The Denial of Death, So,
ooh, I haven't read that.
Yeah, you should write that one down.
Okay.
I don't have that one, but
Siri, set a reminder to buy the book, The Denial of Death.
Yep, hell yeah. I added it. He added it. Cool.
See, that's how I stay organized with my ADHD.
Hell yeah. No, that's good
tools.
that you're being proactive and battling your traits that are bad that set you back. So a lot of people just let that encompass them, and then it snowballs into like bad decisions on bad decisions, and you can take a lot of different paths in life, but you choose. I think you're on a great path. You're active. You're very fun. Everyone loves you. You're amazing. Like you're such an energetic, loving person, and like and not even that you look great, but like your energy is like fucking so young. It's amazing. Like you said, you're not your age, or what is it?
Yes, you're not your age or your energy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so fun to like speak like smoothly in here.
Yeah, it's like ASMR. Yes. A lot of people have never heard themselves on a mic, and this is we're in headphone land right now, and I've always said it. I've been noticing it, but podcasts get good like after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, because like it takes a little bit to find the flow of conversation and everything like that, and this is hard. This is an art, Oh my god, yeah. Making sure everything's recording. I've done full podcasts that like I've had malfunctions and shit. I swear to God. Yeah. Yeah, it's been funny. So just making sure it's recording. No, we're rolling. Oh
no. But yeah, I really like this because I hate like hearing myself. I told you earlier, like really? I refuse to hear my voicemail. Well, you saw my phone. My phone says like 400 missed calls and like 200,000 like emails.
You
like,
have 223,000 unread emails. That is hilarious.
Because like everyone does. Like if you checking it off, like you read a spam.
I have 33,000.
Oh, I still won. But like, I don't know. I just feel like it's
by a lot.
Why does that give people anxiety? Like people need to clear it every day.
I have so many other things that I want to like. I'll give my energy to instead of
Why me check marking my anthropology spam email? Like why should that give me satisfaction? It gives everyone satisfaction, but me like.
Nah, that's a trophy, dude. I love that. That's a trophy. 223,000. I wonder what the actual record is for someone.
And my friends have literally cleared it. Like I think the last time it was cleared was a year ago. So I guess I have signed up for a lot of shit.
Damn.
But I read the important ones.
Yeah, of course. No. Me too. Or you just browse through it and you know which ones you have to click and everything.
Exactly. I mean, clearing it doesn't help with organization.
Yeah.
But yeah. So other yoga sayings, because that's what I was on.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else should I say?
I should know this. I should know all of your sayings.
I know, because I repeat myself and I say the same bad joke.
I know, but you see, like, none of this shit is scripted. Like, I know you just walk in there and you... so you said you built the flow for... Oh, shout out to you. Thank you for... You dedicated... Oh, so let me read... let me read the 10 a.m. text I sent you this morning.
Well, I'm getting a fucking colada for my Hialeah yoga class because you got to keep it real with these people.
What did you say? What did I say?
What did you say? And that shit pissed me off.
Mine, 10 a.m.
The class starts at 10:15, FYI.
10:03 a.m. My intrusive thoughts are winning. I think I want to keep sleeping. She said, bro, no, I made a class about you. Literally, I'm just like, I'm on my way. So you know, you could have said, oh, you know, yeah. No, you said, bro, no, dude. And I jolted up, and, you know, I probably would have still been sleeping because, you know, I stayed up late. We all congregated yesterday, all the yoga peeps. It was such a beautiful time. That was awesome. And shout out to you because you initiated it. You know, I wouldn't have thought that Olga and stuff like would like come out.
Yes, like, Olga's the owner of the studio.
Olga and Diana. Yeah. Diana was doing something else, but, you know, I still felt her love. And, you know, shout out to them. They're awesome, man. They you know, they built. And then
the community.
Yeah, they built, and then, you know, building, they'll come, they shall come. And like, that's what they did. They created such an amazing space there that like probably has almost like saved people's fucking lives. Like, you know, it really, you know, I know when I was doing good, when I was consistently going to yoga, drinking water, you know, but if you go to yoga and you have a schedule, like you have to, you know, you can't stay up too late drinking the night before. If you have a 6 a.m. class, like you have to have a structure and you have to give some stuff up to continue it. But, you know, if you want to do it, there's nothing better that it feels so good when you're, you know, you're doing what you want. Like that's when I was like at my best, when I was just continuously doing yoga. So I really love yoga. That's like my favorite form of exercise. I don't know. I can't go to the gym.
You have to visit us. You have to
no,
come
for
back,
sure. Yeah.
No, I hate the gym. Like, and I hate the gym alone.
I don't know. I just can't like sit there and like, I don't know. It's too slow for me. I don't know. I just feel like it's so much better to be in a yoga class. Yoga is hard, man.
Bro, it's hard. Oh my God, we'll do a pose at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Hell
that.
This has been awesome. I've been trying to get you on this podcast for like fucking 2 years, but I knew you were down, and everything happens for a reason, man. And yeah, maybe other people don't know or anything. I'm sure a lot of your people are gonna tune into this podcast. You gotta, you know. I'm gonna edit it before I go and you know, put it everywhere. But yeah. So I'm leaving to the Coast Guard on Monday.
Do they know this?
Well, who's they? I don't even know. What you know? What, there's like one person that's gonna be. We're only been 20 minutes, but we'll see who's here. But I'm sure a lot of your people will watch it. My audience will watch it. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll have fun with it. But
I love.
What were we talking about?
Yoga.
I
have a topic. Like,
okay, go.
Yesterday it made me so happy. No, I'm like a stream of consciousness girl, but I write down notes. Mm-hmm. So it's like hard to keep coming back, but like mentally, I think I'll do it. It'll be an exercise.
Got it.
Yesterday you were like, you hugged me because we ended up going to some place and we ended up like all like congregating together and like,
all the yoga people.
It was cute.
So it was like a Miguel's going away little thing.
Yes, your mom showed up, so it became more than it was.
Yeah,
it was like,
it was really nice.
It was like first the yoga people, the students, like us, the owners, like just everyone that like kind of vibes, and then your family came, your friends came. So it just became like a bigger thing. Yeah. So I feel like that's why I like teaching, because I feel like what you said yesterday, you're like, this became like, I wouldn't have done this without you. And I was like,
you started it. I wouldn't have, I just would have said bye. I love you guys. Peace.
No. And the idea of like community and like not like getting away from like Western society and just like we all have to fucking grind and we're all in this fucking like rat race against each other. And like, man, that's why everything is growing in popularity, right? Yeah. Like fucking music shows, like fucking comedy shows, like people are trying to congregate and they can't find connection. So that's why like I feel like I made you feel seen. Yeah. And then you built off of that.
Exactly. Like you're being the light that you want to see, you know? Yes. So you're exposing yourself, you're being out there, you're like, damn, I wish someone would do this, but you are that person that's doing it. You know, so no, you especially have changed. Like what you do, you're doing like really important work. Like what those classes isn't just like something that, you know, those are really, that's like what real life experience is. That's what I think, you know, like it's such a beautiful experience to go to yoga. And like, I mean, what is yoga like? You know, okay, you're certified, obviously. What certification did you get and stuff? Because I know there's like, what is
just vinyasa? Like it's
okay. Yeah. So you have to get each.
There's levels of
really.
It. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There's like you can just get vinyasa 200 hours certified.
That's that's the minimum. That you get?
Yeah.
That hours, and then you can become a yoga teacher for vinyasa.
You should do it, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it.
But you can be certified. It depends who you get certified from. But you can be Ashtanga certified. But that's like a whole nother level. Ashtangis are the crazy, like always the same flow, and then there's I think there's 6 different types of like sequences, but you build off of it. It's like, it's very like rigorous on your body, but you can get yin certified. So I'm thinking about being yin certified, but
that's awesome. I love yin.
Yeah.
Yin is really, really good. Yeah.
I never do yin. It gets me into the like weirdest needed space. Yeah. Like I'm like a movement person. Oh my God. So crazy. What I said today in yoga class was movement is not fucking life. And like, that's where I get confused with my fucking scabs from bouldering and doing the most. Like, I think moving your body and like doing everything all the time, like maximizing Western society, like I want to do everything and be fucking Barbie, and you can't. So like, movement's not life. Breath is life, and putting breath into what you do is important. So
that's amazing. Hell yeah, I love that.
It's hard though, man. It's hard. Daily struggles. What are you struggling with?
Nothing. I'm perfect, bro.
Hey, hashtag perf.
Nah, you know, I'm going through everything that a lot of people are going through. I struggle with, you know, normal things, you know, like, believe it or not, I have like social anxiety and stuff like that. Nothing.
I don't believe that.
I'd probably not. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know. You know, you ask someone like, what are you struggling with? I don't have anything that's like really impending on me. You know, I'm really happy in general. Like, I don't have like stuff, like I'm good. I'm happy. You know, I know how to, you know, in life is going to throw shit at you. You literally have a certain amount of time here. So the only thing you can do is how you're going to react. You know, I'm not saying suppress your emotions or everything like that. Like, dude, I cry. I feel my emotions.
You do?
Hell, my God, I cry. I'm about to cry right now, bro. Seriously.
I don't cry.
Really? Dude,
It's bad, though.
I will watch like a movie. Like, I'll cry the whole movie of like, not the whole movie. I'll just tear up, you know, and then I'll keep it in. But like, I'll cry for like movies like Meet the Robinsons, like shit that like, you know.
But that's different. So I cry in movies through association because I relate.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't cry in real life because I don't sit in my feelings.
I'd be crying.
Yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd be crying. I'll cry right now.
Oh my God, stop. I always wanted to be an actress so I can cry on cue, but I can't cry to a feeling, which is weird. I know.
No. I'm very in tune with my emotions and stuff like that. I'm not too good at showing affection, like where like it's due, where I feel like it's due to my friends and family and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. You know, I feel like everyone knows that I love them. Well, if you don't know, I love you guys, whoever's watching.
Me too, because I'm like stoic. Like, I know you don't believe it because you see... I feel like my yogis see a different side of me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I'm very like I'm Capricorn, Cancer, and we can talk about it later. But I'm just very like black and white as an individual. Like, I'm like a rational individual. Like, I think about things in terms of like maximizing yield and efficiency and like shit like that.
Got it.
And then like when I teach yoga, I'm like, lead with your heart.
Yeah.
So like,
no
one knows who like I actually am, and I think that's like the business side, you know.
Yeah.
So
and you know these we can sit here for 5 hours and it's not even still going to define you. You know, these podcasts don't define who you are as a person, but it's just a little peek at, you know, you in this moment, how you were, what you were feeling. You know, I don't know if you've ever been on YouTube and you're searching up something and the video was like posted 15 years ago. This stuff is going to be there when we're older.
That's a man thing. Like,
what?
I don't look at YouTube.
Really? Oh my God, I love YouTube.
I don't even have like I don't even have an account. I'm always like, my phone's always like
well, you gotta make one and subscribe to this podcast.
Oh, this is on YouTube?
Yeah, that's where I post it. I only post like little clips to like, you know, promote it, but the full podcasts are on YouTube, you know, like.
How many subscribers do you have at the moment?
38, dude.
Whoa,
38.
that's a big deal.
Yeah, the podcast got like 100+ views type of thing. Yeah.
Whoa.
Pretty cool.
And like randos?
No, well, yes. You know, you can see like your engagement of like how many people are like not your followers and how they found you and everything like that. But a lot of my friends support. A lot of my friends are like with us right now during this. You know, it's 28 minutes in. Like, there's gonna be people that are, you know, watching.
Wait, is this
right
live?
Now. No.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
no. Yeah, no. I would love to do live streaming and stuff like that. Like, man, it's just a whole job though. Like, I have so much content, and if I put like my brain to it, I have so much content to like. I can be a travel vlogger and everything like that. Like, I would kill that shit, but I don't know.
Bro, investment.
I'm going to the dark side.
Yeah, well, no, I feel that though. Like, I feel my fucking hairdresser is like what I said earlier. My hairdresser is famous. I didn't know that, but like, I've known him for like, I don't know, 10, 15 years.
Wow.
And then whenever I do a little video with him,
local and stuff, or
yeah, in Miami. Okay. But whenever I do a video with him, there's like, he has like 1 million followers and like
1 million.
Yeah, like on TikTok, he has 1 million followers.
That's
and
insane.
Then, yes, and everyone loves me.
1 million followers, like, you don't have to work.
Oh yeah, and he works because he's great at his fucking job.
Yeah, but the power of social media, like,
bro,
dude, if you utilize it correctly, like, it's like fire. You know, if you can use it to cook your food or you can use it to burn down your house. But bro, if you get that, like, man, you can just, you know.
But it's investment.
You can retire. You can retire literally, and like, just like, you know, that's
It's investment, but you have to put in the time and effort into it. And bro, I refuse to make a TikTok. Like I refuse.
Good.
Like
Good for you.
I like to like be present, and I think that's like my old Thea side
you've been
or
like
whatever.
off of Instagram, huh? Like you.
I don't like to use it. Like I feel like
that's awesome. Good for you.
But I do a lot of shit.
Yeah,
right?
I know,
Like
I know,
I refuse to. Like I feel like
You
if I
use it
am
in a
on
very good
social,
way. I think I use it. You know, I don't use it as a weapon against me. I think I utilize it correctly and everything like that. But yeah, sorry, keep going.
No. Like, do you feel like how many hours? Like, do you? I have a time check on it.
Really?
I don't use it on the weekend.
No, I don't have any restrictions and everything like that. But I'm, you know, when I'm out and stuff like that, the last thing I'm doing is like scrolling and stuff like that. But like, it is my school. Like, I learn a lot on fucking Instagram, you know, and I'm posting, I'm doing my stuff. Like, I like to, you know, I've built like a personal little image on my Instagram with like my traveling and my yoga, like, you know, you, like when you see Miguel, like you kind of know what's coming when you press it. It's gonna be something cool, fun, you know, like, you know, it's just like a look into like my soul and the way I see things and stuff like that. I think it's really, really cool. I love social media and everything like that, but it could, you know, it could be bad for you.
Oh, for sure. Does YouTube like work like, because I'm not a YouTuber. Like I don't get YouTube. Like I feel like it's like a guy thing that they look up like how does a fucking power drill work? And I'm just like are you crazy? Sure. Like so yeah, like how does YouTube work? Does it like TikTok algorithm you based off of your searches and shit or no?
No, it's more search based. I mean, I don't
know. That's crazy. That's so much curiosity. You know, like I feel like I'm not creative. Like I know people don't believe that, but like I think very black and white.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what to search. Like I don't know. That sounds.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, the things that I search up like live concerts from like 1999, like I don't know, just things or whatever, or podcasts. There's everything on YouTube. I mean, I'm on YouTube. I was doing videos at like 13, 14 years ago. We were doing like skits and stuff like that. It's called
Shut up.
Beast Lab Videos. Yeah, you know, I want to be an actor, man. Like I want to do the comedy shit. Like I want to do all that stuff. Like I think I'll kill it. But
wait, is that a career on the ship in Coast Guarding?
No.
I know, like Royal Caribbean. No,
probably something. You can't choose the rate of comedy. No, the rate is what they call the jobs. So
you don't choose it.
No, you do, but there isn't a slot that says comedian. Yeah, it's just like, you know, boatswain's mate. And
oh my god! So I'm definitely assuming. Okay, I was assuming like a cruise. It's not.
No.
I know with work I meant, but like there's no entertainment.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, you know, like, but I don't know about anything. I'm gonna go figure it out. I'm gonna go check it out.
Is there an on-board yoga teacher, for example?
Gonna be me. No, I'm definitely gonna be doing yoga. I made that a point to tell myself that, like, you know, a lot of like people and like, yo, damn, like, come back, and I'm still gonna be around. I'm still gonna be here and everything like that. I'm not like leaving. I'm gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna be more present than ever on social media because I want to continue the podcast. And I created a little U.S. Coast Guard Miguel thing. I want to like take people through the journey that I'm going through the Coast Guard, whether I like it, whether I don't, whatever it is. I'm just gonna take people through the journey so other people that might be thinking of joining, they can see it firsthand through my perspective and everything. I obviously have to watch out what I post, and I got to make sure I know what I can and can't post. But there's a lot of like people that are in these branches of the military, and they're on social media, they're present, you know, and they've helped me make decisions and stuff like that. There's a lot of people on YouTube, like, you know, talking about what it is, how to be prepared and all that stuff. So
oh wow, so people are allowed to do this? Like
yeah. There's a public relations, you know, rate. You can literally be like their social media people, and like yeah, I'll probably get into that at one point and stuff like that, because like I don't know, I haven't dived into it fully, but like I think I have the eye for it and everything like that. Like I'm pretty good with like content and capturing.
What rate would you want? Like what are rate options?
So I picked Boatswain's Mate.
Say that again?
Boatswain's Mate.
Boatswain?
Boatswain's Mate. Let me see. Let's search it up.
What do these words mean?
I don't even know.
Excuse me, and you signed up for it?
No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
Boatswains. I literally feel like old Brad Pitt.
Okay, so a boatswain's mate is a highly skilled and versatile enlisted rating responsible for all aspects of deck seamanship and navigation, as well as a multitude of other duties, both on ships and at shore stations. BMs are known for their expertise in small boat operation, navigation, and logistics, and they often serve as leaders in search and rescue, aids to navigation, and maritime law enforcement. Did I say maritime? That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
I'll say marine time
No,
in my
no.
last podcast.
Oh my God, bad. Did someone comment?
Yeah,
like,
no. So one of my friends was like, "Yo, I love you, but you're saying maritime wrong." I'm like, "I love you, bro. Thanks." Because like sometimes on the podcast, like you get nervous and shit like that. Like I can.
Or you don't know how to say shit out loud.
Yeah.
I
It's
went
like
to public school. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, public school is great though, but yeah.
you went to public school?
Yeah, I mean, I started in private Catholic school, and you know what, man? I'll put my kids in. Well, when I have kids, I don't know what's gonna happen with my life, but I put them in a private school, man. Because like,
You would?
Yeah, bro. Wow, it was really good for me. It was
Like
really
educational,
Educational,
like networking, like what? Like what part?
educational.
Yeah?
It's just a smaller group with they hone in, and I'm not saying like public school is just you have more room to like not do good.
Yeah,
In
fuck around,
private
find
school,
out, and like
they are on you. So I have, I can read, write, do math. Like I'm not a dumbass,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not that, some of the smartest people in the world
No.
don't know how to do math and like maybe don't know how to read and everything like that. And it's funny how we judge people and like how much money they have or like what they do and stuff like that. And like, bro, that shit. Like, what if the world collapsed? Like, I don't know if you've ever seen
What are
like
you left with?
apocalyptic movies and shit. But, like, money becomes.
Bro, I love apocalyptic
Me
movies.
too. So money becomes so obsolete so fast. Like, it's like, bro, you just see like money on the streets and stuff like that. I just saw the movie 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. You've heard of that movie?
Yeah. I saw 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
zombie apocalypse, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully none of that shit is coming in our lifetime. But
No.
I
Fuck.
think we'll be fine.
You just said something, and I wanted to say something to it right before 28 Days Later. See, like
Yeah.
ADHD people,
I
like,
know.
I cling to things, and then I'm like, fuck. But I forgot what it was.
Me too.
What's wrong with us? And I drank coffee, but I drank a bunch of fucking coffee before class. Could you tell?
No.
No? Am I just always that?
You're always like that, dude.
That's crazy. So why do I drink coffee if I'm always like that?
I don't know. Hey, I hope I don't get into it, but I mean, a lot of people love coffee, and it's.
How do
like
you
a
stay
super-
awake? Like what?
I don't know. I just do. I've been sleeping like a lot recently. I don't know, but I've been going pretty ham. I've been like running. I'm getting into running right now because I have to.
Ooh.
So
You have to? Oh, because training?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran from my mom's house to yoga the other day.
How long is that? Like
That's a 3 mile.
miles?
Yeah, 3 miles. So I did it in 27 minutes. So
Ooh, that's good.
yeah. For some, So I've always been pretty like active for the most part and stuff like that. But recently, like, I've just been like fucking, prepping to leave, and I haven't been as active as I've wanted to. So I'm just getting back into it. And
Yeah, I
stuff
haven't
like that.
seen you much in yoga.
Yeah,
like,
no, I feel
that's
it.
why today made me happy. And
Nah, shout out to you. Thank you for saying no. Like I was gonna stay asleep.
bro,
like, I just felt
no,
bad,
you
so.
never want to drag ass.
I
Like,
know, yeah, you're right.
That just
Yeah.
drags you throughout the whole day. That's why I say like morning routines are the most fucking important thing
Yeah.
in the world.
You're right.
Like I think that's like the most intimate thing someone can have with themselves. Like a fucking solid morning routine.
Yeah.
Like, what's your morning routine? You don't have one?
No. That's why I'm going to the Coast Guard to build some structure in my life and some discipline that I desperately need.
That's
just
crazy.
because I'm very hard on myself. I want.
But you're 25. I feel
know.
like you're allowed to like fuck around,
of
find
course.
out at the moment.
Of course. And I did a lot of fucking around and finding out. I did. And I'm just hard on myself because I want to be successful. I want to do good. So I'm pushing myself, so I don't just get like stuck in my hometown forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just do the same thing that like I'm doing, just kind of like floating by in a way or whatever. So I just like I feel like it's gonna be a really great opportunity for me to move. It's like I wanted to move. I want to kind of get out of Miami. I'm just like yearning for something, more and different.
And you travel a lot.
Yeah,
So to
yeah.
say that and like,
But you always come back home, and I've just been here forever, and I wanted to move, and like the best way to move right now, like I personally think the military is like a fucking cheat code. It's like a life hack. If you can sacrifice a little bit, they really, really take care of their people. They really do. Less than 1% of the United States citizens are in the military. Like,
Oh, yeah.
less
That
than
makes
1%.
sense.
It was fucking hard to get in. A lot of people.
Really?
Yes, it was hard as hell to get in. The MEPS process, the military entrance processing station, like they dissect you, they look at you, like you can't have any like you have to be perfectly healthy, like you have to, like everything. Yeah, your
why'd you
eyesight.
choose the Coast Guard?
So
So
great question. No, I mean, basically, I really align with their missions and what they do. Like they're always on boats. Their stations are fun and awesome. I mean, geographically speaking. They're always like on boats. I really like what they're up to.
Do you mind if I
No,
eat
go,
on the
go, go.
podcast?
Just do it right into the mic.
There's pastelitos.
Love that. Yeah. Thank you for providing
If you
that
want.
food. Thanks.
Yeah, I brought it for the class.
What? These look like Flanagan's chicken wings. What is this?
Bro, they do look like
Right? I thought there were chicken wings in there. But I know. What is this again? I know.
Bro, pastelito de queso.
De queso. Yo sabía eso.
But bro, you're right. It looks like a Flanagan's chicken wing,
Yeah, right?
which you can't take with you on the boat. But Flanagan's is the best fucking
Right? That's
place.
one of my favorite restaurants in the world.
Me too. I don't know if you want.
I'm
but-
okay for right now. I'll just watch you eat.
But
All right, I'll have one day. I'm not gonna let you eat alone.
Oh, we're doing ASMR. Eat into the mic. Fire. But it does look like a chicken wing. So Flanagan's is my favorite place in the world, and I only go Thursday to Sunday. I mean, Sunday to Thursday for Joe's meal deal, bro. Flanagan's is literally the best place in the world.
Yeah, I love it.
And when people don't understand it and they're like, "Oh, it's just like a South Florida Chili's," I'm like, "Bro, you know nothing." Like, did your family not take you there for a bonsai brownie growing up, like for your birthday? If so, like, I'm sorry, you didn't feel that. You're what? Oh my god, you're allowed to leave me here?
I'm sorry. It usually doesn't happen.
Oh my god. Well, because you ate a fucking
want
pastelito.
water?
No, I have coffee.
Okay, cool. I don't even have a cup.
I'm doing ASMR.
Some people really like that shit.
I don't have the attention span.
Yeah, I don't. Some people like go to sleep to it and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like, there's a whole world of that. Life is
Sleep?
life is so crazy and like fun and open. You said something yesterday that.
What? Sleep is so fucking important, man.
Oh my god, I know. You said something yesterday that. Fuck, what was it? I responded to you. I was like, yo, life is so fucking cool and beautiful. I forget what you said, but you just mentioned something that like
I say crazy shit all the time.
people were doing something somewhere. Or like, I don't know. Oh, we were talking about you said the food fight festival.
Oh, yes.
What's that called?
El Tomatillo.
El Tomatillo. Where's that at? Let me see.
Right outside of Valencia. So
Oh,
this year.
I loved Valencia.
I've never been. So
Yo,
this year I'm going to go.
So fucking amazing. I went to, I landed in Madrid. I went to Barcelona, Valencia, and I went to like Alicante and Calpe.
Ooh, vibe.
Yeah, but Valencia was my favorite. Oh,
That's
my
what
God,
everyone
man.
says.
Oh,
Everyone says everything else.
I
Not that it's
loved
overrated,
it.
but Valencia just has so much like culture and shit to
I
see.
loved it. I really enjoyed it. That was my favorite place in Spain that I was at.
Well,
Yeah.
Tomatillo. So last year I did a Camino de Santiago.
I saw.
Dope. And then I went to Ibiza and
Do you remember
Mallorca.
what your
Route was?
Yeah.
It was like.
Where did you start? Where did you end?
I don't remember where I started. I ended in Santiago. I did the minimum to achieve the total. The
shell.
stamp.
Yeah.
The shell, the stamp, all of it.
That's so cool. I have the whole Santiago.
Bro, do it, Camino. One day I want to do all of it, but when I'm not a corporate girly or I'm retired.
Yeah.
But no, so this year I'm going back to Ibiza, and then we're also
that.
doing.
You have this planned already?
Yeah, I have the
Nice.
flights booked. It's not
Nice.
planned, but I have the flights booked.
When?
For Tomatillo. So I'm doing Ibiza for a week, and then I'm doing Tomatillo, which is the world's largest food fight in the world. You literally throw tomatoes at each other.
I love that so much. Yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be fun. Like, I feel like I've transitioned my traveling. I feel like I've traveled a lot in my life because my ex-boyfriend's brother was a flight attendant for a European cruise from flight company.
You would get like flights.
Bro, that man put me as his child. The
Wow.
age situation didn't make sense, but they never questioned any of
Wow.
it. So I would travel alone. I would travel with my ex. I would travel with the family, his mom.
amazing.
So literally I would pay like taxes to go to Europe.
Wow.
I'd pay like $20.
Wow.
It was magic. But
That's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to be like a flight attendant just for all those benefits.
bro,
and
the
stuff like
benefits
that.
are crazy. But like the lifestyle, if you don't have structure, like the
Yeah.
lifestyle just is like
It'll eat you up,
crazy.
yeah.
So I traveled a shit ton, and now I want to travel for like life things,
Hell
like
yeah.
El Tomatillo,
Yeah.
like go to the best places at the best time for this cultural fucking experience. So that's like my new thing now. So yeah, so I'm doing that for this summer. It'll be a
That's
vibe.
amazing. I'm going
tried.
to the Coast Guard for this summer.
But I'm 10 years older than you, right? So
Yeah.
like, I feel like when I was fucking 25, I was a mess. but like structured, but like a mess. Like I would roll into work from a whole night out. Like
Yeah, I've learned that though quickly, man. It's not,
Miami's hard on you.
Yeah. I've gotten away really from like, being out all night, even though I know I have to be somewhere early in the morning and stuff like that. Like,
bro, last night you were out till 6 and you showed up in my
6
class.
p.m., dude. So yeah. It was rough. I mean, but I just maximize my time, and like if I don't have to be somewhere or like actually do something in that moment, I know I'll just like fuck. I'll deal with the consequences the next day. And I would have stayed sleeping, Vanessa, to be honest with you. But that class was awesome. Again, shout out to you for, Oh, so yeah, you said that you built that flow. Like you. What do you mean by that? Like you built the flow like before the
for
class?
you?
Yeah.
So last night I asked you when I got home. I was like tipsy. I asked you what are your top 3 favorite
She
poses.
drinks tequila.
I only
Even though
drink
you
tequila.
look like you drink like strawberry margaritas.
Ew, that's disgusting, bro.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe that. Like, I ordered tequila and they had G4. If you know anything about tequila, like I
It
like
was so smooth.
Yeah, I like good tequila, one. And like once you get to my age and like 34, like you just feel like you own like one of my friends said this and I love this. I only do what I want to do now.
Hell yeah.
Like I've put myself in a position to do what I want to do, meaning I only drink good shit. I only buy the nice things I want.
Hell yeah.
Like
As
that's
you
it.
should.
I'm like I don't know. I'm over struggling at the moment. So they had G4. I love G4 and I had it on ice and this man had never had it. And he looked at me and he's like, you look like you drink like Cosmos or like mixed drinks.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking offended.
Yeah,
and then
I'm sorry.
I got him one of those glasses and he
Yeah.
was very...
It was super
enjoyed
nice.
it.
Usually, I mean, you'll try tequila and like you just can't help but go like a little bit. I don't like to drink liquor. First of all, I get crazy. Not bad or anything like that. I've never done anything disrespectful. I just you know how my energy's my energy's high. So I'll start dancing and just like talking to everyone and stuff like that. Nothing reckless or mean or violent. I've never been that type of person. I can fight. I will kill someone. I used to do taekwondo and MMA and fucking karate.
Oh my God, do you have a middle split?
I used to, man. I used to do full splits and everything.
How do you do a middle split? I've been trying
like
for
this,
10
right?
years. Yes.
Yeah. I used to do the full thing.
Like the
Used to freak
straddle,
out.
kind of like what we did earlier.
Yeah. I lost that completely, but that's why like
You can get it back.
I know because I had it at one point, but that's why I like yin because that's like the only way to getting like your fascia.
Yeah.
Yin is awesome. But I'm pretty not flexible at the moment, but I really want to
Keep showing up every day.
I know. I really want to continue my practice, even if I'm on a fucking boat somewhere, like. But
all you need are your 4 corners. That's it. The
Exactly.
fucking towel, the
Yeah.
mat, the cushion, whatever you find, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need anything.
you don't even need anything. You need yourself and your breath or whatever. You don't have to have a mat to do it. You can just do it on the floor or whatever surface you want to do it.
That's why your question was, how did I build the flow? So I asked you, bro, like we can never finish one topic.
We started so many. Okay, let's stop talking so we can get to this. Go.
Yes. So I asked you last night, we were talking about tequila, but I asked you, I came home tipsy and I was like, what are your top 3 favorite poses? And you said child's pose, obviously crowd pleaser, dolphin. And then you said the third one, you don't know, my discretion.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, what do you like? Like you like doing handstands,
Yeah,
you like doing like arm balances.
I like to all that. You opened me up to that shit, because at first,
Transitions.
At first, going to yoga, I was a little like shy and nervous and weird to like open my body up. Oh, they're watching me, this and that. But
no one gives a fuck about you. Everyone's fighting for their lives on the mat, and everyone's like, that's the problem. Like
you got all that weird shit out of me, and you would like you push me, like you call people out by their names, and you grab them and say like you help people like. Get out of that little like weird fucking funk and like you push people's boundaries and like, you started to help me fucking like start doing handstands, start doing weird, crazy fun stuff, like
because you can't take yourself so seriously. That's why like I hate teaching and like I hate to say this out loud, but like I feel like Miami is a very difficult yoga community. It's very hard to find community in places.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Miami is like superficial. It's like pretentious. It's like there's a mirror everywhere for you to fucking look at yourself. Wow. And like your eyebrows are just like, you're like competing with the person next to you and you feel the energy and you're just like I literally want to introduce myself before every class, like to the people next to me and be like, let's enjoy this, know? Like, it's just like, so that's why I like teaching at a few places that I feel like drive community.
Yeah.
But like, that's why the first thing I say that.
I love Wynwood Yoga.
Bro,
Gabby, shout out to Gabby.
Oh my god, Gabby Army, literally the love of my life. Like,
yo, she pushed me, like she would fuck with me all the time because
Yeah.
she knows I'm your freaking friend or whatever. She's like, oh, you're Vanessa's friend. So I would go to her classes a couple times, and man, you know, she would see me stop, and she's like, Miguel, what are you doing? Like I would be like about to leave, and she's like, Miguel, what are you doing?
Yep.
Like it's all in your mind. Come back, and bro, I would just come back, and I didn't even have to leave. It was all in my
Yep.
mind. You just. You know, sometimes you just need that little push to, you know, we're very powerful. Like,
Yep.
our minds are very, very powerful. So,
But some
know?
people, like, she's tough love, and that's why I love her.
love
like,
that shit.
I went to her class the first time I fucking go to her class. Like, that bitch did not like me because I was
Really?
just like
Yeah,
flowery me.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, she said like half moon, and then I made it my favorite transition to dancer, and she's like, bitch, I didn't call out dancer.
yeah, she be strong. She's strong.
And she was like, I'm assuming you're a teacher, like everyone else that comes to my classes. Like, okay, well, you came here not to teach. You came here to be guided.
Wow.
And I was just like, oof. And if sometimes you're not ready to hear those realities, you know, of like sometimes you want to be in control so much that you refuse to honor what people have to offer.
Wow.
And like, she offered me the ability to fucking trust.
Wow.
And like,
Humbled you.
yeah, like not even humbling, like opening me to just receive, you know, like, bitch, you don't always have to be in control. I have so
Yeah.
much masculine energy. Like I almost didn't let you open my door. Like, ugh, I need to
Yeah.
chill, you know, like,
Yeah, you know, I feel you. I'm not gonna fucking be courteous and respectful when I'm around you.
no, I need to receive that though.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like,
It comes from a good place, you know, usually, you know, it's just, you know, yeah.
No.
I was raised with manners and everything, you know?
yeah, but I was raised like having to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Even though I have like an older brother in life, but like, I don't know, I grew up with men. So that's like my thing. Like
Okay.
I grew up with my dad and my brother. So like, I'm just
How many
used to-
siblings do you have?
Just my brother.
Just
and
your
we're
brother.
1 year apart. And we're
Okay,
best
cool.
friends forever.
No way, really? Wow. Do you guys look alike? I've never seen
Yeah,
a
we
picture
do.
of you.
I'll show you a photo.
Yeah, show us a photo.
He's his middle name. So my middle name's Paula. My brother's middle name is Abdul because of like
Okay.
the pop star. Do you know who that is? The
Abdul?
80s. Yeah.
No.
Paula Abdul. You don't know who that is?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I know you're making all these references that I just can't.
Stop.
I can't.
You're making me sound old.
No, you're making me sound uncultured. I feel like I should know these things.
I don't know. She was on American Idol, but I'm saying like
Paula
later.
Abdul
And
sounds very familiar. I'm sure I know her, but whatever. Or
she
him.
sings songs, but
She, him?
oh my god, you don't even know.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
forget
sorry,
it.
I'm sorry,
She has
I'm
a music video with like a cat, but I don't know. Anyway,
Got it.
so I really liked your dog.
Really? Oh yeah, thank you. He has a special energy to him. Dexter is the
He's
best.
so chill.
He's the best. I should have brought him, but whatever. I didn't. He's fine over there. He's fine.
Why is his name Dexter? The show?
Well, yeah. I was when I rescued him. I rescued him from the pound right there in. Well, actually, that pound.
The one that moved.
The one that
Yeah,
moved,
yeah, Durrell.
the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
with like the dogs, like the statue of the dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was pestering my mom. We wanted a dog. We wanted a dog. We wanted a dog. And she finally broke, and we went to the pound, and she's like, "We're gonna look. You don't have to get one today. This and that." And I left with Dexter. I don't know how the fuck I did. Why I picked him. I don't know. I liked him. He was a puppy, like a fucking
Aw.
puppy. Wasn't even a year old. He was like hit by a car. That's why his arm is like this a little bit.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
notice.
he was hit by a car. He had like kennel cough, and the doctor was like, "Yo, here's the medicine." He's
Good
doing
luck.
bad. Yeah, like he's doing bad. Like, you know, there's a chance that this dog is not gonna make it, but you know, good luck. Like, look at him there, 13 years later.
Oh my god, looking
Okay.
happy as fuck.
Happy as fuck. His
Did
energy
he
is
always
so-
have that like chill energy?
Yes, you know what he did, and I had never, you know, I see some other dogs and stuff, and you know, they're like so malcriado. Like Dexter's
Yeah.
like so fucking well behaved. It's so insane, man. Like,
He was always like that.
yeah, I think obviously when he was a puppy, he would fuck around and like, you know, bite stuff and do things, but like he was always very good. Like I never got him a trainer. I never trained him to do anything, but he's like he's a police dog. He's a Belgian Malinois mixed with like, you know, he's a mutt, but he has mostly Belgian Malinois, and those dogs are like usually working dogs, and they like that's why the police, you know, use them and stuff. And like it's so crazy. Like he just wants to understand my needs and like please me. Like it's so awesome. I don't need a leash for that dog. You saw how he walked
Yeah,
up?
I love that.
One, like I do that, and that dog fucking will come right here. If there's a dog walking by, he knows that if I don't want him to go say hi to the dog, I have him off leash because my leash is my voice to him. That
I
dog-
love that. Are you his, like, have you heard that saying that it's like every dog has like a master? Like, are you his master, you know?
I don't like to like hold myself higher than him. Like I feel like we're just friends. I feel like he's like my
What?
son. I don't know.
No,
like,
but the fact that he responds to you with the click, click,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Can you do it again? I don't see. I clearly, my dog is una magriada. Clearly, I'm like, come here, Inu.
She looks crazy and fun. I love that.
She is. She's like a cat. She's ridiculous. I love her.
Oh, you call her Inusha? What's the name?
Inusha, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha. What's that?
Okay, Inuyasha. So I'll say my dog.
You like
story.
anime?
No. Well, I do. I only like Demon Slayer and Death Note, but like I'm not an anime girly.
I started watching Death Note, but
oh my god, it's so good.
I never got into it.
No, I'm not an anime girly. Like I don't know. I don't want to group them.
Okay. But what's the story with your dog's name?
So Inuyasha, my ex actually named. I had 2 dogs, Toshiba. Like we thought we were clever because it's a Shiba Inu, right? So then one was Toshiba and the other one was Inuyasha, and together they complete each other.
Got it.
Shiba Inu. But I said X for a reason, LOL. But no, so she was Inuyasha. I ended up buying him a Shiba for his birthday because he really wanted one. So that was Toshiba, the boy. It was like the black and white sesame one that's like beautiful.
Okay.
And then the breeder was like, hey, I have another Shiba that has a heart murmur that I can't sell. Do you want?
What's the heart murmur?
Like a heart murmur, like
it's just like
irregular heartbeat.
Wow.
And she was like, do you want her like in the same thing that I'm gonna ship? She's like from Idaho, so she's like, I can put them together and ship them to you, and free Shiba. That's like $3,000 free.
Yeah.
But like lo barato vale caro, right? Like I don't want to say broken dog because she's the love of my fucking life, but like
has that been prevalent, like the heart murmur and stuff?
So we'll get into that. Let me finish one story at a time. I'm trying to keep us on track.
Yeah, no, you've been the rock. You've been the rock.
I'm trying, but because I don't operate that way either. In conversations, literally stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
But point is, I didn't want her, and then my ex was like, bro, like this is like a Costco deal, 2 for 1. Like let's do this. And I was like, fuck, no, this is gonna be hard. Point is, we end up getting the dogs. He loves the boy dog. I love the girl dog. We end up splitting up. I feel like he like really didn't like the girl dog because he was like, she's broken, this, that, the other.
Yeah.
And I feel like I started to associate to her like the disdain he had for like the dog, I feel like was disdain he also had for me. Wow. So I feel like we were growing apart, but like choosing our child at the same time.
Okay.
And that bitch, he ended up breaking up with me. I know I was broken up with. No one believes that. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I've been humbled.
I don't believe that.
I've been humbled. But yeah, and then that bitch became my heel dog, and like we're best friends. I take her everywhere. She's my date everywhere. I love her. So that's Inu. And then I took her to the cardiologist because, I was like, I think I'm like a really weird person because, again, like, I feel like people think I'm very like lovey and I lead with my heart and all that, but I'm not. Like, I refuse to be vulnerable. I refuse. So then I started to really enjoy her. And I was like, fuck, am I falling in love with this dog? So I was like, if I'm falling in love with her, I need to make sure she's going to live.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't open my heart to like this rat thing, you know? So then I took her to the cardiologist and I paid like a fucking $1,000. And they did the test and they were like, her heart murmur looks like it's closing. What? So it looks like it can close and like be regular. But they were like, you should bring her back in a year when she's like fully developed. Wow. So then I paid another $1,000 and then,
And like, is there surgery or something that you have to do for them?
No, it can close itself or it cannot close. And if it doesn't close, become an issue. Yeah. Like, and she can like either die or it can be a non-issue. But like, I don't know. I don't dip my toe in vulnerability. I'm either all in or not all in. Like, you know, so I'm black and white, period.
Awesome.
But I love dogs.
Me too. I mean, I have Dexter tattooed here, you know.
Show me.
Yeah, you haven't seen?
No. That is so perfect.
Yeah, I got him. I named him that.
Did you show the camera?
I'll show the camera.
That's so beautiful. Oh. That looks so good.
Yeah. I did that because I was like traveling everywhere and stuff like that. I'm like, fuck, I wish Dexter was with me. And I'm like, he can always be with me. And I got him right here. And I don't even know why I put it here, but I realized after I got it, I'm like, oh shit, it's close to my heart. So Dexter's
on your left side, and that's your feminine side.
I wish I got it bigger. Look.
Bro, who the fuck is that?
This is the dog that we got from Dominican Republic. His name is Mac.
Does he actually have that tattoo on
No,
his?
bro.
Okay, I didn't think so, but
But-
my mom has a fish that's fucking tattooed, and I'm like, bitch, that's like animal cruelty.
What, like someone tattooed
The fish,
But, like-
like with a heart, and the other one says love.
a fish?
Yeah, I swear.
A big fish?
No, it's like one of those like fighting fishes.
Small ones?
Yeah, and like
How
you,
do they tattoo in the
bro.
water?
I think you just scrape it.
Oh my god.
I know.
All right, we're cutting this off. PETA, don't listen to it.
My mom is like crazy. She's like, mira que lindo. She's like a Cuban. Like
She was
chick.
born in Cuba?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
But like my family's like new wavy. Like they left right before Castro came
Really?
into
Okay.
power. So
Yeah.
so they came here very young.
Okay.
But she's still like a Cuban, highly.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love
Yep, you love that until you see a tattooed fish and you're like seeing like it's like red. It's like so sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to accept people for
That
who
fish
they
is
are.
fucking hard, bro.
Bro. Well, I think they ended up fighting each other. I think one survived so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, those I used to have all those fighting fish and everything like that. I love fish tanks and all that stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have like a saltwater one that I've never used, but like I would like to. But then I'm like, fuck. These are like sentient fucking animals. I don't think they should be in a fucking cage like that. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't like
It's just like, damn, bro. What if I lived in here and I could never leave? You know, it's like the same exact thing for a caged animal. You know?
but we're all in a cage, right?
that,
Our
true that,
lives.
yeah.
Like, but like to a degree, like I don't want to say that because we all have freedoms in life and like all of this, but
Yeah, but you can get, you know, stuck and like in this own trap if you don't like do the shit you like want to do. Man, you know,
ooh.
like all these people that are, you know, doing well on social media, or like doing good with successful businesses and stuff, like they don't have to do these jobs that you fucking hate and everything like that. Like they all usually, like I'm alluding back to, I saw this video of this guy, his name is Two Turnt Tony. He makes these awesome videos on YouTube and everything like that. And he has like, he built a seltzer company. He's doing great. And they were like, how did you do this? And when did you start making videos? And he was like, bro, when COVID hit, I fucking lost my job. And I just, I used it. I used that time to fucking, you know, I'm like, dude, I have a choice right now. I can try to build like my dream life, and look, he's there like doing it, you know? So that just gives me fuel, you know, like I want to do that too. Like, I don't want to let my life go by and like me not try the things that I wanted to do, you know, like, cause damn, you know what it is to fucking die and you didn't even know what was on the other side. I want to do the podcast and look what we're doing. Like, you know, you gotta fuck around and find out about things and try things and everything like that.
So
like,
the Shavasana song we
Oh,
put on
yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
like I was actually gonna put a more morbid song, but I was like, I don't think it's gonna like read the room,
Yeah,
right? So I
yeah.
was between two, but I had two prepared. The one I played was like Come to My Garden, but the
Yeah,
same
I really
chick-
liked it. I liked
yeah, and it's just about like reasons, seasons, life, like kind of like how we just go through motions and like things transcend, like chapters, all this,
Yeah.
like, which is fine. But the song I actually wanted to play was called Gravestones or Gardens. And it's the same idea. You either live with ideas or it dies. And it's like, it's so beautiful, you know? You just choose.
Oh my
So.
God. Sorry. That's beautiful.
But yeah, you need to listen to that one because that's the one I actually wanted to play for you. Gravestones or Gardens. And you choose. It's all perspective.
Sorry, I'm texting Taz. That's amazing.
Oh my God, when is Taz coming?
He just asked me for the address.
So Taz is the other yoga teacher.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Which is like,
Both of you guys are like my favorite. I mean, you know, I'll do yoga, and yoga is something that, you know, you really shouldn't. But you guys just resonated, your practice, the way you guys teach. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, gravitating towards the teachers that you like. And I really have appreciated both of you. You guys have been my most like monumental, like people that have pushed my practice, you know, and, you know, your class is awesome. What you talk, how you say things. And so is Taz. Like Taz's class is fucking amazing. Like,
it's so fun.
He just flows. He talks like super good. Like, yeah.
It resonates.
Yeah.
That's why the other question, let's go back to it. Other shit that's said out loud in my class. The gap of integrity. Do you remember what that is?
No.
Bro, I say it in class all the time.
Sorry.
Think about it.
The gap of integrity. I'm stupid. I don't know what that means.
No. Okay, think about it.
The
Articulate something
The
in
gap
relation to
of
that.
integrity. So what is a gap and what is integrity? I'm kidding. The gap of integrity. So like, you know, when you don't have integrity, like that gap to get you to be
Yes,
integrity? Okay,
bro.
I got you.
But
Thank you.
let's say
you are
it.
such a good teacher. You know,
You gotta think about shit. Okay, but like, let's actually articulate it now in a way that I say in my class that you should have remembered, which is the gap of integrity is who you are versus who you think you are. So think about that. Who you are, and then who you think you are. You think you're Miguel that's, I don't know, joining the Coast Guard and this and that. Who you are, right? Like you're like, oh, I don't have structure. I'm trying to attain it. I'm this, I'm that. So the gap is the friction in life, you know? And like you're trying to minimize the friction. You're trying to be who you say you are.
Yeah.
But you can't, you know? And like you have to own who you are, which is why I fucking set reminders on my phone with Siri or like you work with who you are. So
hell yeah.
I like the idea of the gap of integrity.
Gap of integrity. Thank you. I like it.
I stole that from someone.
Yeah, everything's, you know, it's good to, you know, steal things and, you know, yeah.
Use it when it relates to you in life.
It's okay, you know. I think it's all art is like, you know, almost inspired by other people. And how about the people that like you get things from, but they don't put it out there? Maybe it's you needed to hear it for you to be the person to put it out there. You know, there's a lot of stuff that just, you know, doesn't get the light of day when it should and everything like that.
Damn. That makes me want to be like a TikToker, you know?
You'd be good. But,
I know, but bro, that's an investment.
No, the social media game is, it's whatever. But if I love it, like, you know, because I see these podcasts and stuff like that, like after I finish, and I'll go through periods of like, oh, what are you doing, dude? What the fuck is that shit? It's so weird. Like, oh, whatever. But sometimes I'll be like, holy shit, dude, look, you have something. You're doing something, bro. Like,
but do you feel like you sell your soul to a degree, right? Like if you're like a food influencer and you go everywhere to just fucking take a photo or like alcohol scene or this or that, like, you know, it's like, to what degree does it then become not authentic?
100%. You can hack it, and like some of these streamers are like super authentic and really, really cool, but like you can tell how like they do shit for the camera's there the whole time. So, you know, you change how you act a little bit, and you just like, you farm for views by doing stupid outlandish shit and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to chase or change who I am. I just want to showcase me, who I am, because like, I think I'm a cool person. Like, I feel like I have a good view on life, and I feel like I can inspire and help people in whatever way, in any way, maybe, you know, even if I have the opportunity to, like, I'd love to do it, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I want to do like the travel thing, and, you know, help people to travel. And
bro, I want to, depending on where you end up, I'm gonna visit you.
Yeah, bro.
Because all the places you said are fire. Yeah. Alaska,
Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and I don't know if I want to put Florida, but we'll see. Yeah.
Like where?
Key West, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Clearwater.
Oh, those are options?
Yeah, those are all stations.
But I bet they're desirable stations, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, everything else you said sounds desirable. Yeah. So, Alaska.
But there's no, Alaska.
No, so the first time, I was in like a super long relationship, and then I wasn't because I was broken up with. And then I went on Hinge for the first time.
Hey.
Bro, have you been on Hinge?
No, I've been on like fucking Tinder and shit like that, but that's not my thing, man. I like to go up to people and talk to them and meet them. Like, you know, I've done Tinder and shit, like when
for social people, I don't feel like it's like, I don't know, because I feel like I'm social too, and shit like that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, no, I like to just go up to people and meet people like in person and stuff like that. Like, I don't really like to, you know, hide behind a screen and meet people and like
filter for them.
Yeah. Like, bro, I just like to be like real, authentic, and like, yo, if you fuck with my energy, then you fuck with my energy. If not, then bounce off. Like, I'm good.
I agree.
Like, I'm good with myself. I'm fine.
I became an asshole. I was like, I only want 6'2" and above. I only want like, I was like filtering.
Oh, wait.
Like,
So,
Alaska.
You said Hinge, Alaska. What's going on here?
So, so what I said earlier, attraction. What did I say? Attraction plus obstacles equals desire.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah. So, I went on Hinge dating, and I do everything in threes because I think like you kind of need like a baseline, and you only create a baseline if you do it, like if you add like volume to things. So. There was one guy that I dated for like a second. He was moving to Alaska because he has a company there. No, so like every summer he goes to Alaska to do whatever he does. Bro, I went on 2 dates with him, and I booked a fucking flight to Alaska, and I never went. But because like all my friends, like I was gonna go into Ketchikan, I think, and like it's literally an airport that's in an island, and that man had to pick me up in a boat, and all my friends told me the whole time that I was batshit crazy for doing this.
So you went?
No, I didn't go.
Okay.
So now I really want to go to Alaska.
Hell yeah.
I canceled last minute because I don't feel like he was giving me the energy I wanted for me to fucking fly across the fucking.
Yeah.
But like I'm crazy, I would go.
Hell yeah.
So my point is, I really want to go to Alaska.
You're like, dude, fuck the other places. Get stationed in Alaska for my benefit.
Yeah, so I can make my dreams come true. Because I had a whole trip planned. I wanted to go to the national park.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna put it as my last pick, but I
wait. So what's the first pick?
I think the first pick for me is Hawaii.
Oh, that's
but this
dope.
is a dream sheet. This is suggestions. I can be put wherever the fuck.
Put it in the manifest.
Yeah.
Put it.
I'm gonna put it. You know, but I just don't like the cold too much. I know I will.
It's cold.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Miami boy. I'm a beach boy. Like I grew up on the beach. My grandma lives on the beach. That's where I was always living in the beach, at the beach.
Is your grandma still alive?
Yeah, my grandma's still alive, and my grandpa on my mom's side is still alive, and then on my dad's side, his mother, my grandma's still alive. My grandpa passed away in like 2013, 2014. He just like died in his sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
What like very important lessons or like dichos have you learned from your grandparents? I love because one is Hispanic and the other one's Spaniard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love like Spanish things.
Damn, man. You're putting me on the spot. And there's so many of them, but I just can't. I don't know. I can't. Oh, my grandma, one that comes to mind, my grandma, the Cuban one, she says, cuando, she basically says, no piensa con la cabeza de aquí, piensa con la cabeza de aquí.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, you know, she just, you know, she's, oh man, she has so many great fucking sayings. She always answers the phone like, oigo. That's what she says, oigo.
That's so old lady. Bro, that's why I always play the song in Shavasana, Big Sean, One Man Can Change the World.
Okay.
Do you know that song?
Well.
Bro, I hope you learn to make it on your own. And if you love yourself, just know you'll never be alone. I'm tone deaf. Oh my God. Well, he begins the song by calling his grandma and he ends the song by finishing that call. And it's just about you can change the world by doing fucking anything, by calling your fucking grandma and
Butterfly.
the reminder that, hey, I know you're fucking still alive, bro. Like, let's like, it's just like small things like that. I've had a lot of people in my life pass. So like, I feel like
that's hard, man. Death is, you know, funerals and stuff. That shit fucks with me. Like, I had a friend die as, you know, like, that shit, you know, I haven't, like, the last time I had to really deal with that was when my grandpa died. But I was, like, 13 and 14, so I wasn't fully developed. I didn't really understand, like, what was happening. But, you know, I had to go to a funeral, like, less than a year ago. It was actually a year ago to, like, on June 4th, I think it was.
For your grandpa? Or
No, for my friend, Gio,
oh.
RIP. So yeah, like, man, but that's what life is about. Like, life, you have to go to fucking funerals and stuff like that, bro. Like, we all have that same thing in common. We all have that contract. Once you're born, like, you're gonna die. Like, that's the only thing. Taxes and fucking death, you know, those are the two things in life.
And the beautiful thing about saying goodbyes is what I said earlier. Yeah. Like, you just like when you say goodbye and it fucking hurts, that means you fucking cared.
There you go.
And that's like the suffering that I think you said is like the social contract that we're all like signed up for. That I don't know why we don't talk about more. There's a podcast I love called what is it called? It's with Anderson Cooper. All There Is, and it's literally just about death, and it's just about his mom died and he found a bunch of letters and he was like, why don't people talk about death? Like, we all experience it, and like, and we make it like,
we push it away in the deepest, darkest corner, and you don't want to really look at it or be reminded of it, and it's like taboo and everything like that. But like, I went to Oaxaca for Dia de los Muertos.
You did?
Yeah.
I love that.
You heard about this? Like, dude, it's the most beautiful. So they celebrate their loved ones that have died instead of, you know, they throw a party for them. Let's search up exactly what
the definition is.
Yeah,
I
like
love
what is okay, so what am I here? Dia de los.
I love that. And you're so cultured. I want to go for the fucking tequila train.
They do mezcal there. That's where mezcal is made. Oaxaca. Yeah. So the Day of the Dead is a holiday traditionally celebrated on November 1st and 2nd. Through though other days such as October 30th. Okay, so the multi-day holiday involves family and friends gathering to pay respects and remember friends and family members who have died. So whatever, they offer flowers, they give them like their favorite food, they give them beer, they put like a shrine or whatever, they put a picture of them, and they like, you'll walk around everywhere on the street and there's just like pictures of like people that have died, and there's like beer cans and like pack of cigarettes.
I love, and so it's like a shrine, like they'll like put a photo. They put pictures of their loved ones, and like they celebrate, and they have a party, and everyone paints their face, and like I'll show you a picture. They paint their face.
Yeah, they paint their white. Okay.
Oh, like skull.
Yeah.
Like a. Oh, that's dope.
They paint their face.
When did you go?
I went for Dia de los Muertos, but
But this last year?
No, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't fucking know.
Damn, I really want to go.
Oh my god! I wrote on Instagram. I put a picture of it.
That's why
people paint their faces for Dia de los Muertos to honor and remember their deceased ones, often depicting sugar skulls, a figure representing death. The tradition is a way to celebrate life and death, and it's not meant to be a costume, but rather a respectful tribute. Let me show you the shit.
Why don't we do that, man? Why do we just like try to hide everything and then like have us sit with it and grow depressed and like that's how it should be.
Yeah, let me find it here. I really want to show you this because I wrote something cool on it that I've always like alluded back to. So this is
young Miguel.
Yeah. So right here, one day you're here, one day you're not. We are immortal entities living in mortal bodies. Death is not the end, but perhaps another beginning where we will all meet again. To living every single day like it's my last, to buying that plane ticket, to painting my face just because I didn't want to paint my face. And my friend was like, wasn't going to do it and stuff like that. I don't know, whatever. So, and I painted my face. I didn't give a fuck. So to painting my face, to speaking my mind, to doing what makes me happy. All these things you take with you. No one's counting, but I can say my invisible book bag of life is full of stories, experiences, love, and laughter. If celebrating Dia de los Muertos in Mexico isn't on your bucket list, I suggest you add it. So, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. And the invisible backpack you said?
Yeah,
I allude to like a toolbox always. So I like that.
Yeah, my invisible book bag of life is full of stories, experience, love, and laughter. And like, I don't want to fill that shit with money. Like, yeah, I want as much money as I can, but just so I can fill up that backpack with more life, more experience, more...
That's something else I say in my yoga class. Just because you wear it well doesn't mean it's not heavy.
Wow.
And like you make your invisible backpack, like what do you carry in it? Yeah. And like you carry all those experiences in your life.
I noticed.
It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt though, right? Like the death, the pain, but if you honor the feelings, man.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that it said like the more tears you cry in this life, the less like the generations after you have to hold.
Wow.
Which makes sense, right?
Yeah. I'd be crying a lot.
I don't cry, and I think that's why.
Yeah. I just No, I'm just in tune and stuff, and just stuff like I was about to cry like reading that, like just out of joy and happiness. Like I'm proud of the person I've become. I love what I've done with my life. I love where I'm going and I'm heading. And like yesterday was emotional for all you guys were there. Like it was felt, a lot of love was felt, and like transitioning are happening and stuff like that. And like, man, I couldn't have asked for like a better send off. And yesterday, the other party, like everything just came together, and it really like made sense that like I feel like I'm really making the right decision. I hope I am. And if I'm not, we'll figure it out then. But I think I'm doing the right thing. I want to do this. If I don't want to do this, obviously I wouldn't be doing, like, this is me. I'm an adult. I'm a fucking man. And, I'm going to do this. Like, yeah, that's about it.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't think it's a quarter life crisis. I think you're actually like, poniéndote las pilas.
Exactly.
Like you're like, let's fucking do this.
Yeah, man, because the restaurants are all going to be there when I get back. I'm going to try to build a career out of this. And if I really like it, and I have a great work. Oh, the reason oh my God, this is hilarious. You asked me this at the beginning of the podcast and I didn't even answer it.
But we got back here.
Yeah, right. Bro, you asked me why I joined the Coast Guard. And so I joined the Coast Guard. Well, because, I did kind of answer it. But the main reason was because they have the least amount of people in the branch. Like there's only like 30,000 active people. In all the other branches, there's like 400, 500,000 people or like 750,000. So your like work-life balance is way better. It's like a closed, like knitted.
Wait, but what does that mean that it's less people? Is it because it's like
there's
they
less
need people
active.
though?
No, there's less people in this branch than any other branch. There's only it's the one with the least amount of.
But not because it's understaffed.
No.
Okay.
It's just people don't like the Coast Guard to join it like that. Like they don't want to be in a boat. They want to be on land. Like for there's everyone has their own reason. But like I looked at like how many people were active and like. Just it's not you know, a lot of people like make fun of the Coast Guard. They're like, they're not the real military and stuff like that. But we
Really?
Yeah. But it is a branch of the military. We get all the same exact benefits and everything like that. And
No, I get it. You're a big fish in a small pond.
yeah. So, you know, like when you're in like the Navy and like you have 500, 600,000 people, like you basically just become a number. In the Coast Guard, you're a number, but people, you get more personable experience like with your like chain of command and stuff like that. Like, you know, if you really like have to like do something and have a day off and stuff like that. Like I have friends that like have spoken to me about their experience in the Coast Guard, and you know, a lot of them fucking love it. And I went to the Key West base and I spent the whole day there, and I fucking, bro, they start at 7 a.m. and they finish at 1 p.m. And like, yeah, it's great. And you know, he was just going on a boat, doing missions. They go to all these ports, and on the way there, you know, you patrol the waters and you like enforce the laws that are in place. And I like what they're up to.
Damn. So it's really weird. Remember how I told you? So I went yesterday to your going away thing. Right before that, I hung out with my brother, and he's like, I found your childhood diary and like some book you made. So I have it in my car. The book that I made is actually like a swimming fish book. Like I made it. It's like a high school or middle school. I made it. It's like really funny, but the title's called like Lost at Sea. And when you open it, you know how like authors would say like why they made the book. So I wrote, to anyone who's ever felt lost in the sea of doubt.
Wow.
And
that's awesome.
Look at that. I feel like that relates to...
Yeah, definitely.
You're not lost in the sea of doubt. You just want structure, you know?
Yeah, no, I can relate to that. I was lost and everything like that. And, you know, not in a, you know, a huge freaking exaggerated way and everything. But, you know, I just, I'm pushing myself because I just want to, I think what's on the other side of this is going to be really good for me. So I'm going to go do it. I'm going to have fun. I think I'm going to make the best out of it no matter what. And usually like your fam knows like when something's good for you or not. They're like, this is going to be good for you, bro. Go like become like do your thing. Go become a man. Like, you know, I've lived in this little spot, but I've been around like family forever. You know, I want to go somewhere where I don't know, and I want to live there, and I want to really do like feel what it is to like be completely on my own, you know, not around people that I know. And yeah, I'm probably gonna love it, and you know, just be like, damn, I wish I did this sooner.
No,
but yeah, no, I love my journey and everywhere where I've landed. Today has been full of like synchronicities, huh? Like with,
I agree.
With the dog and like
everything we've said.
Fuck yeah, everything's been like falling into place. This was awesome.
Can't believe it. We did it.
Dude, this looks like a fucking chicken wing.
I know. Pass it back to me. I'm like starving. Okay,
right, so Taz is outside.
We're done.
Yeah.
I can't believe this moment happened.
Dude, thank you so much.
We did it.
If Taz was outside, I know we could fucking keep going. And wow, you know, every podcast at the beginning, you're like, damn, what the fuck are we going to talk about? It's a little nervous. It's a little this and that. But man, thank you. We got to do a pose. Yeah? What are we doing? Pincha? Can we?
Bro, how do we do it without? Let's do pincha. You're going to move the thing?
Yeah. With pastelito.
So pincha is, I'm talking with the food in my mouth, forearm stand, which is my favorite pose.
Really? Pincha's your favorite pose?
I do pincha every fucking day of my life because it took me like 7 years to do. Oh, the pastelito hit. I'm gonna go in the back. You're gonna go in the front. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go in the back. You're gonna go in the front. What does that mean? Where do I go?
You first. You're
okay.
front.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I'm next to you. Ah! This is the send off. Can you see us?
I haven't done this pose in a minute, but I think I can do this.
Yeah. If you want, I can hold. I'll make sure you get it, and then I'll go in.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I think you have to move it forward. Like, angle it that way. Bro, we got it.
That's as good as it's gonna get. Right?
Yes, go.
Alright.
Hey! He got it? Damn, you haven't done this in a minute.
I know.
Nope, you're dragging ass. I don't think you can hold it without me.
Go. Nope.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
I know, bro.
Do headstand.
Headstand?
Unless you want to try pincha again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do pincha. You go up there.
But I got it. Scorpion it out, live your life.
Let's go.
Hey! And with that, we done, fam.
Love you so much, Vanessa.
Love
Thank
you,
you.
bro.
Peace.
Mwah. Bro, that was fun. All your secrets? Bye.